check those markets again, please. The situation right now is stocks down, cryptos also down. That's reverses what we saw earlier, where stocks were up and cryptos were down. They're all down now. Gregg Smith joins us right now. I know what you're saying there, Greg. You're saying we're going to have a summer rally. Make your case. Why and how big and which stocks lead it?
Hey, good morning, Stuart. Well, you're right. I think with May 17th, tax day behind us, now squarely behind us, I think retail investors actually know how much money they have left in their bank accounts to spend and invest after paying Uncle Sam. And I'm going to give you two observations of mine in the last few days and then a conclusion for each. So first off, I had my first two in-the-office meetings yesterday with people that actually came to my office without a mask. I actually felt like a grown-up again without looking at people through a Zoom call. So that was almost like a panacea moment that I feel like we are starting to get back. Secondly, as you know as well as I do, you walk around the streets of New York, it just feels like we're back. On Saturday evening, I actually went on a 6-mile walk throughout Lower Manhattan, and my observations along the way were I saw throngs of 20 and 30-something-year-olds standing on every single corner trying to hail taxis and Ubers, none of which were available. Restaurants and other places were packed. And at 9 o'clock at night, I found myself standing squarely in the center of Washington Square Park. And alongside just the squirrels, you would have felt like you were in Woodstock with what was going on. So what does this mean? I think this means that spending on stuff is going to stop and decline. People are going to look to shift that spending to experiential stuff and travel. Yeah. We're going to get back to those Instagram moments where people are going out. They want to go to places and see things. So I think that's going to be a boon for travel. As it relates to business travel, particularly in competitive industries like Wall Street, I think come the fall, people are going to be getting back on planes, racing out to see clients, because if they hear their competitors are out seeing clients, they're going to drop everything and get on a plane and not dial in on a Zoom.
Hold on a second, Greg. Do you think that business travel, which was the mainstay of the airlines, you think it's going to get back to the same level as it was in 2019 or better?
I think we're going to get back there much quicker than people think, right? Think about it, Stuart. If you and I are competitors competing for a piece of business and there's a client that's across the country, if I heard you jumped on a plane to go visit that client in person, assuming they want to take that meeting, what am I going to do? Am I going to dial in on Zoom and fake it that way? Or am I going to get on a plane and make that trip? So again, I really think come September, when kids go back to school and people in earnest, particularly here in Manhattan, get back to coming to the office a lot more than we might see them in the summer, I really think we're going to see a pickup in business travel. In addition, I just know from leisure travel, I was trying to book a rental car for a trip I'm taking with my son this summer. Rental rates for a car were $1,000 a day. So, obviously there's shortages going on in that, as we saw rental fleets purge some of their fleets when COVID hit. But I think people are ready to spend, they're ready to go out, and we're going to see a big boon in experiential activities.
Fascinating. Gregg Smith on the ball. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon, and we're waiting for that summer rally.
Here we go.
Sooner comes the better. Here we go. All right, thanks, Greg.